Daniel, I need to know more about why you want to interview a stripper. What are you hoping to gain?
Well, first of all, I'm not a big strip joint guy. So I was at a strip joint the other day, a few times. I don't know. My dog is gay. I don't remember.
He doesn't like strip clubs, but I was at a strip club the other day.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know the question that Daniel's going to ask this woman. So I want 5. Give me number 5. Question number 5 for the stripper is:
what is your aspiration in 5 years?
Okay.
Where do you see it?
Number 4.
Do you think Anthony's good looking?
Keep going. Number 3.
Are you a Dolphins fan?
These are getting better. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
What is your favorite science fiction movie?
And number 1.
Do you think I'm sexy, baby? Yeah, baby. Yeah, I love it. Wow.
Look, Daniel. You and your lee la loo.
It is
Where
annoying.
does this come from? Are you warming up?
Hold on. When I was in
you
6th
make
grade
that noise
class,
when you
that was
masturbate?
my music teacher.
That is annoying.
No, my music teacher used to teach us music, and that was our
I
warm-up.
remember you when you did piano. You looked weird doing piano. Could you imagine
But,
Daniel
Anthony,
doing
how
piano?
good was I?
He seemed off.
How
but
good
he
was I on the
good.
piano?
He was decent. But he seemed like he was confused decent. You know what I mean? Like it was confused decent.
Look, life is a mystery.
But I played well.
Everybody must stand alone.
It's true.
God.
I hear you call my name, and it feels like
Life is a mystery.
Yeah.
Life is a mystery.
Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You did it. We did it. We're here again. We are F Your Feelings. We have a lot of great things to talk about. It is
Bands to make you
It is Hanukkah time.
Yeah.
It is Hanukkah time.
Hanukkah.
And if you don't know what that means, it's 8 crazy nights for us crazy Jews over here. But, you know, as always, the F Your Feelings mantra is, if you don't like it, we don't care. But we care, we just don't, you shouldn't care that we don't care. If that makes any sense. If not, feel free to write us a letter. Subscribe to our channel, and you'll get to see many, many other euphemisms that maybe you don't understand that we can explain or you can ask questions about. But anyways, be your authentic self. Don't care what other people think.
100%.
Move through this world. Be your unique self. There's only one of you, and be the best version of yourself you can. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to bring you our thoughts and opinions. Either you're going to like them, fantastic. If not, F your feelings. And with that, Anthony, F your feelings.
Daniel, F your feelings.
Brother John, F your freaking feelings.
And to all of our adoring fans, F your feelings, and welcome aboard. Remember to like, subscribe to all of our content. You got stories you want us to talk about. You got hate. We want to hear about it. You got whatever you got. You got crabs? That's okay. Tell us about it. In the description, there is a story button. Click, submit your story. You got crabs or VD? Great. You got stood up on a date? Fantastic. You want to just tell us how great we are? We're in for it. So
that we want. We like those.
we definitely definitely like that. Which, you know, I'm going to do something we haven't been doing recently, and that is a quote of the week. Normally I do it towards the end of the show, but I want to do it at the beginning because I really like this one. Be curious, not judgmental.
Love it.
Walt Whitman. And you know, most of the trouble we get into, interpersonally, emotionally, even professionally, starts with one reflex, and that is assuming. Assuming we are already understanding, and judgment is the ego shortcut. So what I mean by that, it feels efficient, but it closes the door to learning. It misreads other people's intentions and traps us in the same stories we've been telling ourselves for years. So, you know...
Curiosity killed the cat, though.
Yeah. Meow.
Yeah. It's like that video you sent me earlier. I like that video, the one with that guy saying people that judge us.
The haters, you know, the haters are going to hate. Taylor Swift says it too, right? The haters are going to hate.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, when you're more successful than others, the haters really come out. They don't understand. But until you've done something yourself, you've done the heavy lifting, what right do you have to say anything at all? And, you know, it's like the saying, like, I have kids, and you're telling me how to raise them, and you don't. No. Now, I don't have kids, so if I was to tell Anthony, hey, maybe you should try raising your kid this way, what right do I have to do any of that? The answer is, I don't.
Yeah.
But, you know, everybody's got opinions. They're all like assholes, so everybody's got one. And that's just kind of the thing. You know, it's funny, because as we do the podcast, and, you know, we kind of start feeling ourselves a little bit, and we start to get a little bit of fame.
Feel yourselves. Feel it.
As you know, Anthony is a diehard U fan.
Yes.
The U.
The U.
And it got him some 15 minutes of fame. So, Anthony, tell us what have you received?
Oh my!
Facebook sensation
What have you
here,
received? Tell us what
1.2
you
million
did.
views.
Tell us what you did, and tell us what you
I
received.
first want to thank all you guys because you're helping. I mean, there were so many comments. We all had to respond. Not only one of us could respond. No, listen, I think Eric's right. It was a raw moment, a real moment, and people like real and raw. And that moment was really my reaction at that moment. Thank God Rob taped it. My buddy taped it. And it was how I felt at the moment. I was literally couldn't sleep all morning and literally was waiting. I had to leave to Rob, my buddy's house, because I was so antsy. I had to watch it somewhere. It was just, listen, it was fun. I mean, I did learn a lot about social media. There were some pretty rude comments.
I think my favorite one was that you got the air pregnant.
I got the air pregnant.
Because you were fucking nothing.
Yeah, someone said I think he impregnated the air, and I got to be honest, I didn't get what he meant, and then Jonathan had to explain it to me. He go, I mean, a lot of people calling me gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but the fact is, we all know I'm not gay. A lot of people saying Texas A&M going to win 38-0. Like that was crazy.
But it was
Definitely
also your
scoring some
intensity,
points, yeah.
calling people on the phone saying, "Hey, we're going to do this, that." We're calling your friends, and I thought that was pretty funny and authentic.
No, it was a lot of fun, and my wife got calls from colleagues at work that I've never met of hers, that they reached out to her and said, "Lauren, I don't know if I'm overstepping my bounds, but I think I saw your husband because I've seen your Facebook pictures on this UM post," and we got reposted in numerous areas. I know Eric saw reposted numerous sites he goes on, and a lot of my other friends saw it on Kane's sites and different sites. Listen, it was fun. We're excited. I'm a passionate guy. I have passion. The things I love, I'm passionate about, whether it be my family, whether it be my job, whether it be my sports team. And we've been waiting a long time for the Canes to be great. And we have an opportunity here. Like, as crazy as it sounds, I really believe we can win the whole thing. Am I crazy?
Well, I mean, as a fan, how could you? If you said anything other than that, I would just call you.
No, but am I being out of my
bullshit
mind?
on your fandom.
But am I being out of my mind? Like, am I being just a
hold
total?
on.
I think it's a revenge game. They beat us 3 years ago. I think it's our time to take care of business there.
But I got to be honest. I'm looking past Texas A&M. I'm sorry, Texas A&M.
Let's not dive too deep into sports, but let's look at what this team provides that a lot of other teams don't.
Yeah.
We have huge size up front on the offensive line
and defensive line.
We have a quarterback that can throw the football. He makes mistakes.
He does.
But he's got experience in this game.
Yeah.
And he's got an arm.
Big-time games.
We have an electric wide receiver that can throw the ball, run the ball, and catch the ball in the open field.
And our running backs are.
And not only
is
that,
Fletcher healthy?
Fletcher's healthy.
But not only that, we have 5 All-Americans on our team.
Yeah.
So this isn't a slouch of a team. So people thinking that Texas A&M is going to run rugged on us, it's not going to happen.
I agree.
Now, is Texas A&M a great team?
Yeah.
And are we potentially possible of losing? Yes. But it's going to be an evenly matched
But
team.
how great would it be, Ohio State, Miami, in the Cotton Bowl?
Well, I mean, 2021, we all know what happened. 2001.
I mean, I think college football wants Miami, Ohio State. I think college football.
Well, think about it. So if we beat Texas A&M, and then we play Georgia, which is
we play Ohio State next.
No, right. So we play Ohio State for the revenge game.
Georgia.
Most likely it's going to be Georgia.
And then the Natty, whoever it is.
And it could be Oregon.
It could be Oregon.
Which is another.
Wow. Do you think Oregon could go all the way through?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they have a Heisman Trophy finalist on their team.
I don't know. But we'll see.
anyways.
It was fun. We enjoyed it. Listen, we love our Canes here. I'm a diehard. And it was just a fun video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I mean, it was a real moment in my life, and I'm glad we got it taped.
The good news is that, while Anthony's away, we've already instructed people with him to video at him at all time, because if they win or lose, the reaction you saw on Sunday is going to be the same thing.
Saturday. Saturday at 12.
Saturday, sorry, Mike. No. The selection was on Sunday.
Oh, the selection was on Sunday.
On Saturday, you're going to see the real reaction.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to celebrate something else real quick. I want to celebrate the fact that, and I've discussed with you guys, we basically been talking about this podcast. We brought up the subject, the initial conversation, about a year ago.
Really?
It was in December of last year.
Really?
We were sitting in Palm Beach with our aunt. We were sitting outside in the patio area, and you brought up, we were talking about football, and you said, Daniel, we need to do a podcast. We need to talk about this. And
He doesn't even know what a podcast is.
And I was saying it literally, I was saying it more as a joke. I was just saying because I've seen other people do it, I think we could do it. It wasn't like a serious.
Everybody's doing a podcast, right? We're just one of many. But this is the new way people consume information and media. Right. The large 3 networks of the 80s is over with.
Congratulations on that.
And how did it work? You have the best memory. So I bring it up to you. You're like, it's a great
Alan
idea.
was sitting down with us, and Alan's like, you should just call yourselves Three Live Jews.
Okay, Three Live
And I'm
Jews.
like,
Still
that's
a
a
stupid
crazy...
name, Alan. Just want you to know, I still think it's a dumb name.
I know,
Yeah,
probably now in hindsight. But we started talking about it from that
And
point,
how
and
did
we
Eric,
just kind of
how
let
did
it...
you get Eric? And how did
So
that-
I'll tell you. So I wasn't at this meeting where you guys were, but Daniel says to me, he sends me a message. I think I want to start a podcast, and of course, me, the loudmouth here, I'm like, I'm in, 100%. and then like some time passes, and he brings it up again, and I'm like, look, I'm in. Whenever you want to get started, and he says, I think Anthony really wants to do it, and I started pushing for us to meet.
You did. You were the
We
pusher
gotta
to
meet.
meet.
We
It
gotta
took like
practice.
3 months.
It took 3
or 4
months to actually get there because we all have busy schedules. I mean, we're very busy guys. Even though Eric doesn't have kids, he's got his crazy schedule. Daniel's got his. We're
Look,
crazy.
I probably have the least craziest schedule out of the three of us here, but yeah, busy is nonetheless. But it's funny because when I think about us sitting for the week and trying to topics, I'm reading the news and the news, the weird, and things that are just amusing to me, right? I mean, because it's like, what are you talking about? Anybody who thinks they can just sit in front of a microphone and just talk and talk and talk, you need to have things to talk about,
There's a
right?
skill to it,
And there's
yeah.
only so much that happens in our daily life, but. This is funny to me because Daniel's been talking about since we started this thing because his idol is Howard Stern is that he wants to interview a stripper. Now, this is important because right after he tells me he wants to interview a stripper, his son kicks the game-winning goal for his soccer team. So talk about some juxtaposition. So Daniel, I need to know more about why you want to interview a stripper. What is your fascination?
Who doesn't want to interview a stripper? Am I the only one? I feel like
I
everybody
think you're
wants
the
to.
only one.
I don't know. I've
Well,
never thought about it.
What are you hoping to gain?
Well, first of all, I'm not a big strip joint guy, so I want to, and honey,
He's
you know
lying,
that,
he's lying.
no, my wife knows more than I.
And he's lying.
So I was at a strip joint the other day, a few times. I don't know. My dog is gay. I don't
He
remember.
doesn't like strip clubs, but I was at a strip club the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just happened to be talking to a woman that's a professional dancer slash.
What was her name?
stripper.
Cinnamon?
I don't know, cocoa, cinnamon, who knows? One of the spices. Anyways, and we was just hinting. I was like, so would you be consider being interviewed on my podcast? Oh, as soon as they hear podcast, I love podcasts. I said, yeah, we have a nice following, a lot of followers.
Everybody
Whatever. We
wants
have
to get
three.
famous on a podcast.
At the time, we had like 200 followers, and she was very intrigued. And I just feel like that there's an opportunity there.
Hold on.
But what are you looking to gain from the interview? What are you acting?
What do you
why
wanna
are
learn?
they doing it? Like, are you
exactly.
Gonna do, are you
I
gonna
wanna
do? We
know-
had a friend that used to ask strippers that question all the time.
Hold on
Remember?
a second.
So I wanna know.
I want to know the questions that Daniel's going to ask this
Yeah.
woman. So just give me your top 5 questions
Yeah.
you're going to ask your
Okay,
stripper.
fine. Have you ever had a bat mitzvah? What was your first birthday like?
Stop.
No, I'm gonna put them together. I'll be prepared. I'm gonna put
No,
together.
you've been thinking about this for a long time. I need
You
5.
gotta
You got to have
give me
5.
two. Give
I
us
was
two.
fascinated because one of the strippers many years ago I asked, she actually wanted to be a doctor, and I was always fascinated by it. I'm like, wow, and she's like, I'm putting myself
All
through
right,
school.
all right, 5. I want 5. Give me number 5. Question number 5 for the stripper is
What is your aspiration in 5 years?
Okay.
Where do you see yourself?
number 4.
Do you think Anthony's good looking?
Keep going. Number 3.
Are you a Dolphins fan?
These are getting better. Number 2,
Come
ladies
on.
and gentlemen.
What is your favorite science fiction movie?
Oh.
And number 1.
Do you think I'm sexy, baby? Yeah, baby. Yeah, I love it.
And those, ladies and gentlemen, are the top 5 questions Daniel would ask a stripper when he finally gets her on the show. Lord have mercy
What are we
on us.
gaining from that? Any of those questions?
Look, there's no such thing as bad
have a dream.
bad content. So I say,
It's a dream.
at least he's going to be nice to look at. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope, right? Cinnamon, please be good looking. I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I just think it's weird. So then, of course, he tells me the most stressful thing he's ever had to deal with is watching his son play sports. So, Daniel, talk.
I never thought. I always thought I'm a diehard, as you know, Dolphins fan. I love the U also, and I'm always agitated because the Dolphins are always playing from behind, and
they give it in the behind.
Taking it
it's the story of my life being a Dolphins fan. But I realized ever since my son started playing soccer, I'm stressed out watching him. I'm like agitated. Like I'm one of those parents. I feel like I'm stressed. They were behind today. They were down 1-0 5 minutes ago, and my son hits a goal. He hit a freaking goal. It was a penalty kick. Okay, I'm still learning all the terms. You have to excuse me. All right, it's not a first down. All right, but I was stressed out. Like I was telling Eric, I was like watching a game, and I remember when Anthony, when I would watch Aaron play football, my nephew, many years ago, it was kind of that same feeling. It was stressful.
Well, I coached his team.
And and my brother's the most intense coach. When he would get mad and stress out, he would almost drop to the floor and scream.
Oh, I can only imagine.
No, there was one time in a basketball coaching game. I think Daniel might have been.
You fell on the floor and screamed at the guy on the floor.
I said to my players, never talk to the refs. I will talk to the ref. The ref he was making bad call after bad call. And I said, I can't take this anymore. I said something to the ref. He said, I'm going to give you a technical. I go, no, you should give yourself a technical. And then he gave my team like 4 techs. They got 4 shots. But listen, when you do want your kid, I agree with you. There's like, I remember, listen, my son it was never the best basketball player. He wasn't nearly as good as me. I hate to say that. You'd like to say your kids are better. He wasn't as good as me in basketball, but he had a 4-game stretch, and I think you came to a couple of those games where he decided to rebound all of a sudden and go after every loose ball. And I remember that 4-game stretch. Parents were coming up to me saying, "What's going on with Aaron?"
Look at the hustle.
I was so excited. Like, I had this 4-game stretch, and I remember it till today.
You were a passionate coach.
I was a passionate coach. I mean, I tried my best. And Sharon was my sidekick.
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
I felt like I was watching
Rastafari music on the
Sharon was my
sideline.
assistant coach.
I felt like I was watching the movie Hoosiers. You know, you had the little side.
We're going to run the picket fence.
No, but you literally jumped. You jumped to the floor. You fell to the floor in screaming mode.
I can see him on all hands and knees on the ground, barking at the referee like a dog, lifting his leg and peeing on him. I see it 100%.
I was excited. I mean, I did listen. When Daniel's right though, when your kid's in sports, there's something different about it. You do want them to do well. But I got to be honest, I probably was a terrible father in the sense where when Aaron played shitty, I told him.
Well, I mean, that's good. You want your kid to be good.
I was honest. I'm like not a second place guy. I'm like, if you want to get good at this sport, and you were like in space today, you were looking at the stars. I felt.
But that's how he gets better, right? So I don't have any kids, so I don't get to experience that other than with my friends' kids, right? It's still exciting to see Harris kick the goal. Daniel was more than
nice. Did you
nice
get the tape of that?
He did videotape it.
Oh, I want to see that.
He's terrible at videoing, but I did get to see. I did get to see the goal.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Well, I did it for the show.
I've also had the opportunity of being coached by my dad playing baseball. And being able to get that game-winning hit and that feeling as the person doing it,
with your
and
dad
then your dad just like oh my God, that's great, so I can only
best.
imagine the memories you build with your children.
I remember the technical foul. Remember you got from calling some guy ugly.
Oh yeah, well I kind of feel guilty about it, but we were playing.
You don't feel guilty about that. Why are you such an apologist?
Daniel, say what I did.
Your brother is an apologist.
We're playing a JCC league, and Anthony they stopped the guy and said, "Hey, you're an ugly guy," in the middle, and the guy's like, "What?"
He was getting in his head,
and the ref's like, "Technical foul." No one's ever heard of that before. Anthony, the guy's like, he's looking, he's like, "Why would you say that, bro?"
I was, like Eric said, I was trying to get in his head. I'm not a mean guy. I'm really not. You all know
but you
me.
Got in his mind.
I did get in his
Sorry,
head.
somebody that mean doesn't apologize as much as Anthony
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
An apologetic guy.
I just thought it was interesting that the juxtaposition of these two questions. Daniel texted me, "I'm this close to getting a stripper on our show to be, to fulfill my dream," and then followed by my son's getting ready to kick a game winning goal. I'm so stressed out.
Amazing. That is amazing.
That's life as a 50-year-old father. I don't know. I do want to close the loop on something. So last week we spoke about tipping and like all these different things. So I read an article on where it comes from. So I didn't know this. So the practice originated like in modern Europe, where wealthy aristocrats would offer servants tips in exchange for excellent service. And Americans traveling overseas saw this and kind of saw it as a way. So I think that's kind of very interesting as far as where the tip comes from. It's kind of interesting, I guess, for...
well, it makes sense. Wealthy people that were like, hey, that person's giving good service, let me give them a little money.
Americans now leave $70 billion in restaurants and bar tips.
Wow.
A year. Is that crazy?
I would think it would be more.
From when as like an aristocratic
So we're
type
the most
of thing.
generous tippers, is what you're saying.
Oh,
Americans
we're for sure. We tip better than Europeans.
Well, what's interesting is tip became increasingly more common after Civil War. Formerly enslaved people were working in hospitality industry for minimal to zero wages, becoming... so they tipped them because they know they weren't making any money.
Yeah.
So it's funny how it goes from that to $78 billion to everybody with a screen asking for a freaking tip, including your garbage man.
Boom.
Yeah.
Tip.
Your garbage man, your doorman, your valet guy. They're all had their hands out these days. It's a tough time, people. It's tough times. We got to help each other out. So Don't be stingy during the holidays.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
We did. We're closing the loop of where it came from.
But that's interesting. I mean, but it makes sense. I mean, it obviously makes sense.
It's very sensitive, that word tipping. They took too much off the top. I don't like. Let's stay away from that word.
I mean, to ensure proper service. That's what tip stands for.
From what I understand, Eric didn't have too much taken off the top.
Well, so if you want to be graphic in nature, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just going to warn you, what we're about to show is extremely graphic in nature. If you do not like a gore or blood, please fast forward immediately.
Are you showing your video?
We're going to show a little bit of what it's like to have skin removal surgery.
Wow.
Now, I preface this because when I saw it, Daniel is funny because Daniel's the kind of person when he sees his own blood, he's squeamish.
So I said on others.
So I said that to Daniel going, don't throw up, because I thought I was going to make him nauseous.
Yeah.
Because when I saw it, maybe because it was me, I had a visceral reaction to it because I'm going to play it here in a minute, but I want to get everybody else's opinions
before
first.
he plays it. I saw it, and I got to be honest with you. Usually, I'm not good with things like this. Like when it comes to when Lauren sends me those videos, I can't take it. But I think I'll say it again. As I'm so proud of you that this journey you're on. It didn't bother me as much knowing that how much it helped you. You know what I mean? Like, so I wasn't as gored by it.
It looked like whale fat at a fish market.
It was crazy.
I felt like they were like if you're at a fish market.
But this is Eric being. I mean, this is listen. This goes to Eric showing that he just doesn't. He's so proud of his journey, and he's sharing these things with you guys, our fans, because he wants you to see this was a major decision in his life.
Well, let's look at it this way. When I went down this path, I initially just wanted to feel better, right? And you're grossly overweight and you're not happy with yourself. I just wanted to fit in normal clothes. That led to, okay, I look good, but I don't look good enough. And then I started learning more about how food fuels the body. And it just kept going. And when I got to like 210 pounds,
wow,
I was like, man, I can't remember the last time I was this thin. But when and I'm in the gym 5 days a week, and anybody who saw the episode where I take my shirt off, you can see I'm muscular, but you don't see the hard work. Anybody who's lived in a fat body or has struggled with their weight knows that they dream of having this gorgeous body. And I've never been a thin person, so now I can see I'm a thin person.
Eric, look how long.
Just so you know, he just hit under 200.
Look how long you've come from. Just a video popped up of my son's 4th birthday.
Yeah.
At Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah.
And you were in the video, and you were like
heavy.
You must have been 300 pounds.
I was over. Yeah, I was 300.
So he lost 100 from that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's been a long journey of figuring out. Look, I always tell people that diets don't last because it's like I'm going to do this diet to get to this weight, and then the diet is over, and you just go back to eating the way that you were. So it wasn't until I figured out, my addiction to food and learning the foods that I need to eat and being okay with eating those all the time. You have to enjoy it. If you're doing carnivore or keto or any of those diets, it has to be sustainable because once you stop, it all comes back. The obesity problem in America is many times, but anyways, this journey, what I went down, the skin removal was because I wanted to feel more confident in my body. Anybody who's lived in a fat body knows that they just want to have the sexy, silky body. And
just before you play it, this is your doctor prepared this, or his media guy.
This is me.
So explain.
So yeah,
let's break it down.
I think
for
any
the
good surgeon
let's get ready for the horror flick.
Every good surgeon probably films. Dr. John Carlo, he is my surgeon. He does video, things that he does because his patients want to see the work. What does this entail? And it's good social media. Nowadays, you have to be very visible online, and people get all their information that way. So he is sharing. I had to sign a waiver. He doesn't just do this. I had to give him permission.
Are you happy with his work so far?
Yes.
When you think of him as a total, you think he did a great job.
So, I'm going to tell the story about what happened. So, I have to go get a bunch of blood tests and screenings, and you have to be approved for the surgery, right? I have to go and get doctors say, okay, he's healthy enough to have surgery, and that requires all this blood testing. So they were having a problem with one of the girls in their office, unbeknownst to me, that was supposed to be like my medical coordinator. So she wasn't doing some of the things she was supposed to be doing, and it was a little stressful, but I got everything that I thought I needed done. 3 days before the surgery, Julia, that's Dr. G's wife, calls me, and says, Eric, we have a problem.
Oh, geez.
I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I start panicking because I'm like, I've taken all this time off of work. I rented all this stuff. I'm preparing for the surgery. She says, we didn't collect this. They didn't collect the sample for blank. And I'm getting really mad because I'm like,
Sample for what?
For, it's a blood clotting sample test that they didn't do. They did all these other blood tests, but not that one. And on the blood test that I sent them, it was clear. It says right on there, sample not taken. Like what they needed was, that was like months ago. They should have known that.
Of course.
And she apologized and she says, just give me a second. I'm going to call you right back. So she did. And this is the one thing. This is how I knew. I already knew I had the right surgeon. But this right here is, if you're looking for a surgeon or any kind of business, this is the type of action you want. Within 15 minutes, she calls me back and says, Eric, there is a place where you can go give the blood. It's down the street from your house. We'll pay for it. Don't worry. Just show up and they'll have the blood test and everything is fine. And we're going to give you back $1,000.
Well, that's a good cut. That's how I could.
But it happened like this.
If you make an error, it's their error. They owned it, and they
not only do they own it.
I always see that a lot today.
I always feel like when something goes wrong, that is the opportunity to show you're a good business. Where they don't yell and get combative with you. She was like, I understand, I'm sorry, let me fix it and fix it fast.
That's how we are. I'm the same way.
And now you have a surgeon where you have a team of people that are just always asking, how are you doing? What can we do for you? I email them. They email me back. She emails me personally, the wife of the doctor, because she does
a true concierge service.
Very much so.
And so what's his name again?
His name is Dr. Giancarlo.
Dr. Giancarlo.
Giancarlo.
Kudos to you, my friend.
GC. Dr. G.
Let's look at this video. But you got to explain the video as it's going.
I will. Thank you so much.
Very excited.
So this is me. This is me.
God.
I am on the operating table. I am not conscious, and this is Dr. G talking to the screen.
Wow.
And he's going to show you what a fleur-de-lis is. So fleur-de-lis is the incision down the middle where they cut out the skin and then pull it tight and get rid of the extra skin in the middle. And he's also going to show you some of the skin on my titties.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to make Jonathan. Can you verify that you see my WhatsApp screen? Fantastic. We are in business. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So a lot of loose skin here.
My God.
So that's going to be the first part of the surgery, is removing this loose skin.
Wow.
We're going to remove the areola nipple and put it somewhere
You were asleep
kind of
at
right
this
here
point.
in
You're
this
out.
zone, and we'll remeasure that after this skin is
Thank
gone.
God.
Then we're going to do a tummy tuck, which is going to remove this loose skin,
Wow.
and we're going to finish
See all the extra skin?
with
See how he's
removal of this
pinching
loose
it?
skin in the midline.
Okay, this is where it's about to get really, really
That's
graphic.
Jesse.
Again, you are going to see skin physically removed from the body. If you are not comfortable with that, skip this now.
That is all the
wow.
skin that was in the midline, and it always
It's like
comes
something
with
at a,
some fat that's attached to it, which is
Hellraiser.
very difficult to lipo
Wow.
because it's in the subcutaneous. So that's
You guys wanted a
the
souvenir.
fleur-de-lis.
Is
Now,
this
when we
enough?
remove the
It's like a
fleur-de-lis
cadaver.
portion,
Cadaver.
now look,
Crazy.
all the skin is going to
And then
come
he
back.
stitched you up.
Okay, so now I'm closed up the midline. Cut the scissors, and now I'm going to recite the belly button marker
Oh,
for
you're
you.
gonna see my new belly
Xiphoid to
button.
pubic bone. It's about
Is that your
2/3
pubic
and 1/3,
hair?
so that's a nice
Yes, that's
location.
Nikes.
Oh, look,
So I'm
there's
gonna cut
my
out a
new
home
belly
for it.
button.
Wow.
That's going to be the next step.
Unbelievable. Now that is showing you that he is proud of his journey. And I mean, it is really incredible to watch.
Wow.
I mean, Dano, that is incredible
I mean,
to watch. Like,
honestly-
Eric was underneath and sleeping during that. That was going on his body.
You know what's crazy? There are civilizations out there don't eat that. They would eat that fat. They'd cook it and eat that. Okay, just know that.
I mean, listen, if we were on an island, we'd all probably...
we could live off that
could
for a
live
few
off that
months.
for a couple weeks. I
Oh
mean,
my
jeez, Louise. I mean, it's incredible. You must... When you watch the video, how does it make you feel? That was you on the
Nauseous.
table.
It makes me nauseous.
Does
Actually,
it?
I didn't want to show it. They kind of talked me into it, and I don't mean it because I'm out of proud. Because for me, now for them, they're just seeing something crazy. For me, that's me. That's
you.
literally me.
That's
God.
it's human nature. When you look at your own body and you
My
see that, it's
God.
weird.
I can see the blood and people sticking me with a needle. None of that stuff bothers me. But I mean, that's literally like
Wow.
like being in a horror movie where checks this chainsaw
Yes.
massacre where they just go and they're ripping your guts out.
Oh,
It's
my
like,
God.
"Ah,
Jeez.
holy crap!
It's fantastic.
It really is. It's a really serious procedure. I mean, when you see the video, it is serious. And that's not like a minor surgery. This is a major surgery.
Yeah, it is a major surgery.
And you were always in good spirits throughout the whole thing, which I was always impressed with. I mean, yeah, you probably
Well, I was impressed with the fact that he was just like, whatever up until the day before surgery. I'd be like
you would be
panic,
panicked.
stress
So,
mode,
I'm
whatever.
going to tell you, I've learned a few things as I've gotten older. Now, I'm a very uptight person in general, which is a weird.
No, stop it, Eric.
Well, hold on, look.
Uptight?
I wouldn't say I'm uptight. I'm wound a little bit. I like,
He's easily wound up. I can get him wound.
but I'm also easily letting things go. I just need to get it out, and then I'm good, right?
Yeah, you always let it go quick.
I'm like a grenade. You pull the pin, you let it go, boom, I'm good. All right, fantastic. We're moving on. But what were we talking about? You lost. Oh, the gummies hit. There you go. You wanted me to warn you. I just lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
The gummy hit.
Well, welcome back to the
Eric,
world of gummies. Microdosing gummies is still the way to go. I do not drink alcohol. I like to be relaxed. Do you like to be relaxed? I like to be relaxed.
Eric,
So
do you hear me?
I
It's
do.
your fault.
All right, I was saying about how I'm wound a little tight.
You do a lot of. But you're great. I'm starting to really dig you.
Well, I mean, you should.
Yeah, I think you're great.
But my reaction to all of this is to like leading up to the surgery is that I just kind of understand that if this is my time to go, I'm okay with that.
God.
We all are
Oh,
going
boy.
to die.
Jesus.
So well, hold on. So if I already know that I'm comfortable with trusting, it's kind of like where I learned it was I went to New Zealand with my buddy Peter, and I went bungee jumping off the Auckland Bay Bridge. It was the first time I ever gone bungee jumping. I had to walk on this bridge across to the middle. I remember the music, everything. It was the Beastie Boys sounds from the B-side. If you don't have that album, it fucking rocks. It's all instrumental. It's super, super cool and dope. If you haven't heard that album, Beastie Boys from the B-side, it's playing. It's got this cool, funky Beastie Boys music. And I'm just standing there, got my hands in the air. I'm looking down at the water, and I'm just saying to myself, trust the system. Trust the system. And then I just jumped. And I just remember for like 3 seconds, you don't feel anything. I'm like, oh, shit. And then the bungee pulls.
Well, you just remember. Did you see the video this week of the guy that he hit the wing of the plane?
I did see that.
But he cut it. He was so calm and collected. He cut his string.
Well, he knew what to do.
It was unbelievable.
He had a backup chute.
But did you notice his legs hit the wing? That had to be very painful.
I'm sure it was, yeah.
That had to be very
But he
painful.
didn't die.
He didn't die.
Hitting the ground without a parachute, that hurts way more.
Eric is back.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for our technical issues. As we grow
Listen,
and get
we're
better.
growing. We got better. Let me tell you, from where we started in Daniel's bedroom, and his
Office.
house, and Daniel's office,
Look,
and
from
his
the
house,
bottom to the top,
and
right?
We're
Right, is that a Drake
slowly
song?
there, but we still. I mean, listen, we still give Eric his credit, his kudos. We still have to do a lot of things to
Look,
get
let's
this
be
going.
honest. I forgot to plug the camera in, ladies and gentlemen, and it died in between our filming.
It did.
It doesn't get more amateur than
Yes,
that.
we're
but that's
amateur.
okay.
We're okay
amateur.
with it.
We're amateur dreamers.
Yeah, we are.
Don't be hating on us. It is the holiday season, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
It is Hanukkah time.
It really is my favorite time of year.
Like I mentioned earlier.
The holidays. I love the holidays.
So, it's funny because, I always see how, Christmas time, the Jews are eating Chinese food and watching movies. So I read this article that it's a time-honored tradition for American Jews. There is a meme that circulates every holiday season. It's an image and a sign of a restaurant window. It says Chinese Restaurant Association of the United States would like to extend our thanks to the Jewish people because even though we don't completely understand your dietary customs, but we are proud and grateful that your God insists you eat food, our food, on Christmas.
Yeah.
And you should see on the screen now just a couple of, I would call them menches on a bench, sitting, eating Chinese food. What would you say? This is like 1960?
1940s or 50s. I prefer like Japanese food now. Chinese makes you tired.
No,
since you're eating, you fall asleep. It's exhausted. It's like you're wiped out.
I love I'll still do chicken fried rice. And what's the one dish I always get then? The chicken, the General Tso's.
How do you not? No, I say this a lot. You don't know where you went on honeymoon. You don't know what food you like. Do you know what year you were born?
No, I'm terrible at those things. I mean, when it comes to like what I'm doing in my job, I can.
What is the First Amendment?
Oh, God. Listen, Daniel.
Yes, Anthony.
Yes. Well, I was going to tell you, General Tso's chicken. I love it.
Who doesn't like that? It's like Korean fried chicken. It's the Chinese version of
I think
fried
you
chicken.
like edamame more. You love edamame.
But it has to have spicy mayo.
You mean edamame?
You know what?
He orders like 3 different.
I actually feel guilty. I swear to God, when I'm eating my
eat it so
edamame now,
fast?
I think about you when I'm dipping it in
The soy sauce.
No, in my spicy mayo. And I'm like, I'm taking something that's good and I'm making it shit. Well, and I think about Eric. I got to be honest.
Only way edamame would be good is if you just got it without the seasoning.
Yeah, I do. Even if I get the plain one, it's fine.
Anthony,
but I'm putting it in.
You need to try the spicy edamame.
Oh,
then you don't
have
to. You don't even have to put the.
But it's bad for you. That's
spicy edamame.
But Eric will say that's shitting up our food, which is.
I mean, it's not as bad as some other things you could possibly eat. I mean, look, as long as you don't turn the box over and it's made with a salt, a sugar, and an oil. And a food coloring, you're probably doing okay because all the food, just go look, bioengineered tastes great, hyper palatable, sugar, oil, salt, every one of them. Yeah. Go look at all your food. All have a sugar, a salt, and an oil in it.
I know. Listen, now you don't tell me. You've made
so
me
you stay away from those things.
Mayo
is not the worst thing you could possibly put in your body.
I love mayo. I'll eat mayo with anything. You give me mayo, spicy mayo, I need mayo.
Did you ever like that poutine and fries? Were you a big poutine guy?
What do you mean? The first thing I do when I get to Canada is I go get poutine.
Now that's pure poison for your body.
Now Eric would highly disapprove.
Would I?
Oh, it's
gravy on fries?
Poutine?
Of course.
Oh my
disgusting.
God! What do you mean? It's gravy with cheese bits? Oh,
you forgot the cheese curd.
Oh, the cheese curd. Oh my God!
There was a place in Dania called something Bell.
Did they have poutine?
Dairy Bell. It was on US 1 right there in Dania. It was there forever. It's a Canadian place.
And they had poutine?
Yeah, it's a famous place.
I would have gone weekly.
Because one of the things that annoys Daniel. I know we haven't got to our annoyings of the week is our traffic. So this is good time as any. So, Daniel, what happens here in South Florida is a thing called a snowbird.
The migration.
And now this is not something that flies
in
the air.
Not as many are coming now.
Well, yeah, but they drive cars. And now we already have enough traffic down here.
Yeah.
Now multiply that by 3, 4, 5, 10, depending on where you live.
I didn't know it was so bad in Boca. I remember a lot of the Canadians are in Hollywood and they're in that area. They're not in.
But that's why that Dairy Bell was such a popular place because a lot of Canadians went to Hollywood. But Daniel, so what have you experiencing with the winter traffic so far?
You're experiencing it too. I mean, we get 4 months of hell here with the traffic. 4 months of hell in Boca. All the ultra cockers, they all come down here from New York and what used to be Canada, whatever, the enemy. And I'm just kidding. And other areas of the country, and they clog our streets here in South Florida, and you can't move. It's like 4 months of hell. Yeah. So, especially on the road. We have Powerline Road. If you're getting from one end of Boca to the other, you could be stuck on Powerline.
It's really
for 30
Glades.
minutes.
Glades is where all the action is. Over on Hillsborough is not so terrible unless you're coming off the highway. But let's not talk about our local geographic traffic patterns. But yeah, I think anybody who has migration of people into your town during any time of year, whether it's summer or winter or spring, it's a pain in the ass.
But you know what? When you see our weather right now, you can't blame people for coming. I mean, the weather is phenomenal.
I don't think anybody blames anybody.
No, but the weather here, it is the best.
Hey, Jonathan, where would you rather be right now? Where you currently reside or here in Florida?
Oh, Dad just showed up.
My daddy's there.
And where would he like to do? Would he like to be in Florida or would he like to be in Toronto?
Jonathan, Daddy, where would you like to be? Would you like to be in Florida or in Toronto?
I'm in Toronto. I guess that's where I am.
No, it was the last couple days. It's been like -10 with the wind chill.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense. I would totally want to be in Toronto too.
We feel you. We feel you because it's a crisp 75 degrees here and it's chilly with the air conditioning in the car. We feel you. Yeah. We empathize with your pain.
Yeah, we empathize.
It's chilly with the air conditioning.
I have to use the heat warmer in my seat.
You guys don't have air conditioning on this time of year. This time of year, it's all heaters, correct?
Furnaces
and heaters.
The furnaces.
England has furnaces.
Do you have a scary furnace that if you go down in the basement, it's scary, right? Like at Home Alone, the scary furnace that looked like a man that was going to eat you when it lit up.
Jonathan, where are you located right now in the house? Are you in your room? Are you in the kitchen?
No, he's in the den. He's in the den.
You're in the den. Okay, yeah. And you're with our loving Father, who we worship and love, our great Dad, who thank God we are blessed. Daniel and I talk about it every day. My dad, he's had a couple little small physical ailments, but he is mentally sharp as a fiddle. And how old is Dad, Dan?
104 years old.
No,
I'm so proud of him.
No, he's 81, and he looks amazing.
81. He's 81.
My father's 81. If I've got my father's cognizance at 81, I'm going to be thrilled.
You better start eating better.
I'm going to be thrilled. My dad is sharp. He remembers things. He doesn't have. any of the effects that they say start happening in your 80s from a mental capacity.
But Dad did make one dumb move. He lived in sunny, beautiful Florida, and he said, "You know what? I'm going to go back to Canada, have another other family."
You skipped a big part.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he
went
went
to Europe
to, he went to Europe first.
I
You
know,
skipped
I
a
know.
whole bunch
All
of
right,
years.
I'm just trying to speed up the narrative. He went back to the cold weather.
He went back to the. No, Dad. Listen, he made decisions, but he's my father.
Look. Let's be honest. He gave Daniel a house. That is the reason he's in Boca.
tried,
It's kind of
no,
the
we
reason
tried
I'm
to.
in Boca. So
Yeah.
I just want to thank Mark.
My
Oh,
father's
yeah.
the reason 3 or 4 people are in Boca.
Daniel literally would say to me all the time, "Eric, it's just better in Boca." I'm like, "Shut up, just shut up."
Dad-
and then I moved to Boca, and I'm like, "God damn it,
Dad, you didn't
He
even
is right.
realize that you started a slight migration to Boca for a bunch of people.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank
No,
you.
no, for
Funnily
Daniel.
enough, Dad he forced me to move to Boca. He said, "You need to go to Boca." I said, "Dad, I love living in Hollywood."
No, but
Florida."
you were in a sad place at that time.
I was.
You
I
wanted
was.
you
I needed-
wanted change.
I did. I was in a life-changing moment. It was much younger.
and you were and now
Yeah.
it's the best decision you ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes I needed a kick in the ass, and my father gave it to me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daddy.
You know, speaking of kicking the ass, you know what I like to kick in the ass?
What?
My cleaning lady. That is my annoyance of the week.
Oh, what did
Have
she
you ever
do?
had a bad cleaning lady?
Yes.
You ever hire? So now, and then what happens with the cleaning lady is in the beginning they're good, right? Because they care, and then after you've had them for like 5-6 years, they're complacent and they don't care as much.
You've been unhappy for years. You should just get rid of her.
Hold on, it's not
No.
my decision. This is not Eric's decision. I would have
it
fired
It's
her.
override.
not easy to find someone you trust.
But this is what happens.
That's the problem.
Forget someone you trust.
So you have to balance it.
Forget someone you trust. It's not easy when you've worked with this person for 5-6 years and they become part of your lexicon.
Sir.
You know, so and so's coming on Tuesday. Clean up. You know, you got to clean up before the maid comes. By the way, if you don't do that, I don't know. It's the craziest thing. You got to move things to put them away. And you got to clean up because you don't want the maid to
They
think you're
are
a
very.
slob.
The Florida maids have become very
Divas.
bougie. They're
It's the
divas.
because it's the
They're
New Yorkers. They
Wait,
spoiled
it
them.
gets better. So now she comes and she doesn't care. Like basically all she's really doing is maintenance. She comes every 2 weeks and she's like she cleans the floor and she cleans the toilet and then everything else is just like I come home like I have like this beautiful bookcase with like pictures of me and Wendy and the dogs and stuff on it, and I have it all arranged real nicely. And I come home from my house is nice and clean, and then I come to my shelf of pictures and stuff, and they're all just pushed around because she's kind of pushing them around and dusting it.
Right. Yeah.
And she doesn't put it back.
She didn't put it back.
It's so goddamn annoying.
Eric,
It's
you
so
know you
annoying.
have to fire your housekeeper when you're doing more work than she is.
No.
So,
And,
that's
and they
the
don't.
problem.
And she doesn't really like. We ask her to clean the blind. No, I don't do that. You know, ask her. She's like, oh, I don't clean the bottles because once I broke one. I'm like, and I tell Wendy because now my wife is the one that pays her.
Yeah.
Right, because I mean, she's the one that makes the payment to her.
Yeah.
And she's the one that hired her. It was her mom's maid originally. Her mom and dad don't even use her anymore.
Okay.
So and when
Is she with you guys all week? Is this 3 days?
No,
a
she's
week?
there twice a week.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
twice a month.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So yeah, well, I've been asking Wendy, and Wendy's. I think she's finally had it with her. So it doesn't matter.
Well, because it's funny. I read a story that Palm Beach.
These are really first
in
world
Palm
problems.
Beach right now.
They're making 100 grand a year, 120.
They're making 200 grand. There's a shortage of.
But those are
high-end-
nannies. I think you're talking about nannies more
That's
than
someone in the
housekeepers.
house all
No,
week long.
cleaners for the house literally are. Some are getting in Palm Beach 150, 200,000.
But that's
I'm
every
quitting
day.
my job
I'm-
this week.
That's every day.
Yeah, but that's insane.
I mean,
see.
not really, because here, perfect example. We have a friend of ours. I won't say her name, but Daniel knows who I'm talking about, and she manages a household. That is a very well-paying job.
No, but these are housekeepers. She's not a manager of their asset.
Not assets. I'm not saying assets. This person manages
I
the
know,
butler
yeah.
and the housekeeper and all
Well,
the
I
things
could see someone
that are
like-
happening
I mean,
in the
but
house. She
it's crazy.
manages the household because some very wealthy people have more than one house, and one house they need to be managed.
I'll
they
tell
need to
you
be maintained.
this: we have our family all in Toronto. They have Filipino nannies
Oh,
and
the
or
best.
maids, and they are so nice and so respectful. In Florida, they've become very
Look,
bougie.
I just want
They're
someone that's going
very,
to clean.
very bougie.
Look, I just want someone who's going to clean my house. That's
And
going
be
to
nice.
and put things back
Yeah.
the way that you found them. And that's it.
I get it.
We're not asking for a whole lot, so maybe somebody out there, if you can recommend somebody in the Boca area that you recommend, we're open. We're open to suggestions.
My nanny's in the hospital. I'm looking for another one. You know how you put your
nanny
nanny
in the hospital?
It is super hard to find a nanny. I'm having a hard time.
Well, that's
now.
because it's your kids and someone literally watching your children. That's always was a big stressor for Lauren, especially being that she's the one that took care of all that. But nannies and stuff. Remember the nanny that just left Aaron on the table, and we had to get mom.
Oh, you had a video camera on
We had a
there.
video camera. She left Aaron. This one, Aaron was a baby. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk.
What do you mean?
couldn't-
I thought it just happened last week. She was changing.
She left him on the baby table.
Okay.
Left out the room. Lauren saw it on the camera from the house for a good 5 minutes.
Oh, geez.
And then came back, and Lauren ran home. She called my mom.
But she called her out on it. I remember.
What
What did
called her,
Lauren
we
say?
fired her immediately.
No,
what do you
but
mean?
what did
she
what
leave
was
my
her
house?
response?
She said, something happened with the dog. She goes, you left my baby on a counter for 5 minutes because you're going to deal with the dog. Lauren went to fire someone like on media. You know that's not an easy thing to do, but that was a fireable offense.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, when you put your baby in jeopardy like that, I mean, you need someone that's responsible.
There's no thing between the baby and the floor.
No,
Like,
I
the
know.
baby,
So I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing.
But
But I do
you sound
notice-
like you're being
I noticed there
sarcastic
are-
about it.
Sorry.
I noticed there are neurotic mothers out there because we have a lot of friends that are mothers, and they're neurotic. They fire nannies like every second. But if the nanny farts the wrong way, they fire her. We're more lax, Beth. I mean, we've kind of overlooked a few things because we've had nannies that have kind of done some dumb things. We're like, should we fire him? Beth's like, no, let's just keep him around. We'll watch him one more time.
You have to balance.
He didn't kill our kid, so we're going to keep him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to go to Housekeeper.
I got you.
I mean,
I get it.
This is really bougie problems, I suppose, and maybe people don't care about it. So, keeping in with the holiday season, and we like to do clips and stuff like this. So, I don't know if you heard about this McDonald's commercial in the Netherlands.
Oh, let me see.
And it's like an AI commercial. So McDonald's created it using AI, but it's kind of like an anti-holiday type of commercial. Oh, just watch and you'll see.
It's all AI, 100%.
The whole commercial's AI, yeah.
Even the
Everything.
Terrible time of the year. All the shops turn to mayhem. Even Santa knows space, and the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year. The roast turned to charcoal, and the cookies burned too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo. It's the most terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights, and the cheer, and hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
I wonder what the purpose of that.
I tell you what, they saved a lot on the acting.
So they did. So the criticism was that it depicts scenes of Christmas chaos with Santa caught in a traffic jam and gift-laden Dutch cyclists slipping in the snow, and the message: retreat to a McDonald's restaurant until January, right out the festive Caesar.
I think it's smart.
So
I'm not
people
worried
are
about it.
upset because they felt that this commercial single-handedly ruined my Christmas spirit, said one user.
God, people are so
Good
ridiculous.
riddance to AI
Stop
slop,
it.
posted another. So McDonald's in Netherlands said in a statement on Wednesday that the Christmas commercial was intended to show the stressful moments during the holiday in the Netherlands.
Which it is. It's a stressful. There's probably a lot of those things
Hold
do
on.
happen.
I think we're overlooking something way bigger than that. I can give two shits about that. That's nothing. That's fine. I'm concerned about actors' jobs. Like your people are losing their jobs
You're
over
concerned
AI.
about you, Daniel
I feel
Rosenfield,
bad.
is concerned about
Dan-
actors' jobs.
This is setting a precedent.
Daniel Rosenfield
Yes.
cares for actors.
I do.
I want you to talk to the actors out there and
Yes,
tell them how
yes,
you
I'm
yes.
with you.
I want to see you on a debate stage
Daniel,
right now.
Right now, look
You are
into
gonna
the
support
camera.
actors.
Listen, I'm an actor. I'm a professional podcaster slash what was I? I was like
Salesman.
Salesman.
Okay.
And I want you to look into the camera's eyes.
Yeah.
Into the
reality.
actors.
Hold on. Former reality TV
TV
show
star.
actor. I was on the Blind Date and Get Packing.
Yeah, he was on two.
I failed at both, and the girls hated me.
Yeah.
But I was an actor, and I do feel your plight.
Talk to the actors, Daniel.
Okay, and to
Commiserate.
the actors, I'm going to be your leader.
Connect
Just
with
call
them.
me the Jesus Christ.
Talk
I'm the
to them,
Pied
Daniel.
Piper.
Preach,
I will
Daniel.
fight for your rights.
There you go.
Yes, brother.
There
Amen.
you go, Daniel.
Do not vote for none of the above. Do
None of
not
the
vote
above.
for me.
Wow, that was inspiring.
I will lead you.
That was super inspiring, and the only thing that inspires me to do is play the Britney clip of the
Britney.
week.
love Britney.
I've been now keeping up with this because of you. She's in bad shape, man. And I'm very worried. I am literally.
She is having the time of her
No,
life.
you're not. You think it's funny. I think we're watching a time old. And she took off her top here.
That's my girl.
Oh, my
Take it
God.
off, baby. Take it
Look
off.
at her.
Britney!
And look, she took it off. She did.
I love
Well,
her.
not for
She's
us.
teasing us.
Not for us. She's doing a tease.
She's nothing but a dick tease.
But you know what's great
She's
about
so
this is
annoying.
that she posted like 5 different versions of it. In the water, on the boat.
Yeah, but where did you get where she took it off? Is it off
This
yet?
is all the same. This is all her.
So obviously she's doing this while she's high.
look,
Every
look.
time she's high on
what's
something.
that? What is that?
What is that?
What is it?
It's Deep Eddy.
What is
What is
that?
the
It's a vodka.
Okay, so she's having. She's now
Look,
admitting.
she's
at least
having
she's
the time
showing
of
her
her.
cocktail drinking because
Okay.
there's more going on than that.
Wait,
but
so
at least she's showing the cocktail.
She's not drinking mint tea or nana right now? She's not drinking healthy, like, chamomile?
But this. Listen, Brittany. Again,
I'm sure
we
she
say
drinks
to everybody-
chamomile to sleep. After all the drugs and alcohol, you need something to calm you down,
We
right?
all love you, Brittany. But
I love Brittany.
My girl.
Brittany,
I'm here for it.
I don't want to be promoting a wreck show. I just hope you are having fun and you really are having
Stop
fun.
being such an apologist.
No, but it makes me. I get very nervous for Brittany. Every time I see those videos, I feel
Look,
uncomfortable.
I would agree with you in the sense that we're watching for entertainment. Yes, something very bad can happen, but look, she looks like she's enjoying herself. She's being
If
safe.
Brittany dies next week, you're going to feel very
I-
guilty.
yeah,
No,
I would have
You're
felt
gonna
she's
feel
not going
guilty about
anywhere.
these
Relax.
episodes.
I'm not going to feel guilty about her death. I'm going to feel sad because I love
What do you
Brittany.
mean? We're going to have another 5 years worth of tributes to Brittany. What are you
Look,
talking?
if
It's only
Keith-
going to be stronger.
If Keith Richards can live this goddamn long, let
Good point.
Brittany be.
Let
She is living. She is living her best life.
She is living her best
She
life.
really is.
Wow.
She truly,
love
truly
Brittany.
is.
What do we
Right
else?
there.
we
I want
got?
to party with Brittany. That's my dream. That's my other dream. I want to invite a stripper over
And
to
interview her.
and I want to have a party with
Okay,
Brittany.
so Brittany, can you make it happen? Daniel Rosenfield wants
I'm your
to party
biggest
with-
fan.
but he need to bring his wife along.
Well, maybe you can reach out
He'd
to your
have to bring his
cousin.
wife. Yes.
Maybe your cousin can make that.
Yeah,
make that a reality.
I don't know if he knows her. I never heard him.
I'm
talk
sure he
about
knows
it.
somebody that
Well,
knows
yeah,
her. Okay,
yeah,
I'm
that-
sure he knows somebody that knows
Yeah,
her. Okay,
that's true.
So if you're
That's true.
listening, and I know you're not because you should, help us out. All right? Thanks. Thanks. I won't say your name.
I love you, Brittany.
Until you pay us to say your name.
I want Brittany over for Shabbat dinner. That's my goal.
Oh,
All right, let's go to the next one.
wow.
Do you know what?
I'm coming to that.
I'm now going to make that happen. Brittany is going to be at one of our houses for Shabbat.
I'm coming to that. I'm automatically inviting myself to that.
You're coming.
She's going to even do the prayer for the wine.
Okay.
I mean, that's my
Oh,
goal. Then my
okay.
life is complete.
Okay,
Wow.
perfect.
Can we get her to sing at the temple?
Oh,
Sorry,
Which
synagogue.
song, if she was going to sing, which song would you want her to sing?
Oh.
Oops, I did it again.
Oh no, she's got to sing a Hebrew song.
I'm a slave for you.
That's actually more appropriate for Passover.
actually very good for Passover. I was like, oh my God, that's very
Let
funny.
us be unto Pharaoh. Free us, Brittany. Free
I'm
us.
a slave
Yeah, free us
for you.
Free us from our
Oh
bondage.
my God, that is a goal. Okay.
Okay, it's done. I'm adding that to my bucket list. Brittany for Shabbat.
No, Brittany for Passover.
Oh, Passover even. You want
She's
to
gonna sing this-
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a hard. No, we got a lot of Shabbats. That's very time sensitive. What if your schedule
She's
never
not
aligns?
doing any shows in
Yeah,
Vegas
make
in
it happen.
April.
Make it
it's
happen.
perfect timing.
No,
Make it
I'm
happen.
keeping it to a Shabbat. I'm keeping my bucket list. I want Brittany for a Shabbat.
I want her for Passover. Let's shoot
that's
for the
tough.
bigger
That's
bullseye.
tough. That's
And
tough.
anyways, last week Daniel talks about these two Siamese twins that were
Oh,
connected.
God.
I think people said were gay, but weren't. So I found this video, you know, it's titled "Enough Internet for Me" for the day because it's brothers love Siamese twins.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna.
Is
play
it real?
Just watch.
Oh,
Just
God.
watch. I think Daniel's seen it, but I'm just gonna show it.
This is.
I can't see
Alex,
it. Put it on here.
don't talk to me
Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger for
while
Anthony.
you're doing.
Of course, Eric finds this.
Let me
If
see.
I move it, your brother won't see it.
Could I see it here?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna fix that. Give me a
Perfect.
second here.
I want to see this.
It's
Eric finds great videos.
Hey. Oops, I did it again.
I play with my heart.
Got lost in your veins. Oh, baby, baby.
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah. All right.
The fact that we know that.
Let me
is-
get from Jonathan.
I mean, it was
Jonathan,
a
can
big
you
song.
see? Can you see the two Siamese brothers? All right, I'm gonna start it over now. Bear with me 1 second while I reset. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Alex, don't talk to me while you're doing that.
I want to try something. I want to use my other hand.
You mean my one hand?
No, I mean my other hand.
You don't have another hand. We each get one.
Come on, man. I heard it feels like someone else is doing it when you use your other hand.
Yeah, someone else would be doing it. Me. Please, no.
Fine. I'll just make you do it myself.
What? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh
stop.
my God. Oh,
Play
jeez.
that game, buddy.
Oh my
What are you
God.
doing? I'm teaching you a lesson. I'll teach you a lesson. I'll teach you a lesson. I'll teach you a lesson. Dad! God damn it, I told you, no more playing Siamese twins.
Oh my God. That's like British humor or something.
Oh
That's
my
weird.
God.
That's weird.
I want Bitty now.
Well, this might go to that other topic we want to talk about my biggest client, one of my biggest clients.
Oh, Mr. Inappropriate. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, so I had a client this week. I mean, I want to leave it to our podcast viewers. I'd like to hear your opinion. I mean, someone I highly respect that is one of my biggest clients, been one of my biggest clients for 20 years. I mean, we do a lot of business together, highly trustworthy relation. You know, he told me he watches the podcast, he loves the podcast, but he is a little concerned that he says I could lose future business. That
Not by him, but just in general.
He said,
be clear.
He said very clearly, I'll never lose existing business because anybody that works with me knows my passion and that I work 80 hours a week and then I'm there at 24 hours a day for my client. Like he said, you'll never lose an existing client because people
you're
that
good
work,
at what you do.
Because I'm good at what I do. But he says you should be concerned about the older generation here. They might watch this. Listen, if anything that this podcast, I feel like in our new era of social media, people want to see. I mean, I think about like John Morgan. You know that commercial, Morgan and Morgan?
Yeah.
What's his phrase? Size matters. Like size really does, and he's one of the biggest personal injury firms in the country. Now I know we're a bit different.
Biggest.
He's the biggest, but I know we're different because personal injury you have to advertise, and I'm a different sort of market. But any of my clients that know me, and any future clients, if you're watching this, lawyers do have another outside life, and I think what you're seeing here, if anything, is my passion for the things I love, and I believe in no different than I do my
we're not
job.
talking about anything really. Look, can we be crude at some times? Yeah, I get it. I mean, so if you're not going to hire a lawyer because they're a little, dirty-minded. I think you want your lawyer to be a little edgy, right? I mean, they're going to think outside the box to get you the best things that you want.
That's the argument. I mean, when my partner and I heard it, we took it in because he's someone we highly respect, but not just from the business sense. He's also a friend. But I agree with you. And I explained to him, I think we're in a new age where people want to see the other side of even their professionals. Look, I know we're not. Look, a good example is your doctor posting it. Listen, I know he has to do that at more of a marketing ebb, but look, he posts social media videos and shows his personality in some of those videos.
Anthony, you're looking at it from the wrong end also. I mean, think about it. You're going to be grabbing a whole new market of baby boomers, Gen X, and Gen Zers that are going to love you for doing this. When they're starting to buy houses, they're going to say, hey, Anthony, we love what you're doing. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So you're going to be embraced by a whole nother generation.
Yeah, but the real money, what he's arguing is the older generation. But I don't feel like I got to be honest with you. Those clients, I don't feel like they Google their lawyers. They trust their...
Look,
word of mouth.
You need to understand something. If they're not Googling Anthony Rosenfield podcast... I mean, you probably have more stuff lawyer-wise that the podcast stuff wouldn't even come up on the first page.
Our podcast stuff is coming up
now.
No,
when they Google your name.
Yeah, no, when you Google my name, a couple things do come up now from our podcast.
Really?
You
got me curious. Now I want to Google my own name and see what comes up.
It actually does. Well, Daniel's video of my original one that I wanted off the internet is what comes up after.
So, if you didn't know, Eric Glass is also a coach for the Miami Heat, which is a weird way for me to find out.
Really?
Yeah, that's his name, Eric Glass. There he is, Miami Heat, at the top of the list. So it's funny. So I
don't know if we have a coach named Eric Glass on the Heat.
Yeah. He's going to be the next. He's going to be the next head coach.
No, he's not.
Yes,
our next head coach is going to be that other guy that's always with him next to Spo.
Anyway, so I'm listening to the radio, and the sports guy's like, I'm going to be with Eric Glass at 4:00 at the Heat Arena, and I'm like, what? Did I just hear him say my name on the radio? And I'm like, how am I going to be? And I'm like, and then I realized that
your podcast really got big. They want you at the arena.
But I also noticed that Eric Glass is many things, but none of them are me.
Okay.
So maybe it's because there's a lot more famous Eric Glasses in the world.
I didn't realize it was such a famous name.
Let's see, but you said you come up.
I come up on the second realm. I don't want to really because it brings to something.
But if you're not on the first page, no one goes past the.
Yeah.
And no one goes past the first page.
Our names are not really.
Well, Daniel said my name.
Oh, look,
in the
there you are. There's a picture.
Well,
there's a very young picture of you and your company, Global Title Services.
Global America.
The Florida Bar, My Bar, Florida Bar, LinkedIn. So what I'm trying to say is that you have so many other things before anything bad would come up.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. I don't think anything we're doing
what I mean
is
by
bad.
I mean by He's saying the podcast.
He
is
actually
bad.
made an interesting comment. I said, if you watch the show, I mean, he knows me very well anyway. So he not only knows me professionally, he knows me as a friend. So he knows the two sides of Anthony, the work intent, and he knows the outside. But he said, I go, if you really watch my two partners, they are a little more out there than me. And he goes, but you're affiliated with them.
Oh, you
And
know
I
what?
was like,
This is ridiculous. I mean, look, if you we just said in the beginning, you don't judge a book by its cover because people are of layers, and anybody you meet in public, if you think they're being real, they're wearing a freaking mask. Everybody has a mask. I do. He does. They do. Everybody does. Who you present yourself to the person out in public is different than who you are with your wife and who you are with yourself.
That I agree with.
So our mantra literally is you need to be comfortable with who that person is, the true person, the one that you know who that person is. And if this guy doesn't get it,
No, I love the guy. I'm not saying it in that sense, but what I will say is I agree with Eric in the sense where, at the end of the day, I think we're in a new world
we're not hurting anybody's feelings, okay?
Where people are okay seeing that other side of the professional side. I understand. Listen, I close $100 million transactions. I know what my clients expect of me. And no one is more passionate. No one cares as much as me. Daniel will tell you he knows me. I mean, I think you know me from when I worked your transaction. You saw how I worked the transaction.
Look, like you said, you're not losing any more business. I don't think you're going to lose any business from this. If anything, people just have an appreciation for how passionate you are as a person.
It's easy for people to criticize.
Well, he wasn't criticizing. He was talking to me as a friend.
In general. I'm saying in general. I don't mean
moving on. The fork is done. You really want. I mean, you keep saying the same thing over and over. We get it.
Okay.
He's wrong. How about that? Mr. Customer. You're wrong.
But I love you.
He is great. He is good at what he does, and no one's going to judge him because he's on a podcast where we're just a bunch of guys having a good time.
Maybe.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
we're not even talking about anything serious, because like our next video, our next clip of the week, it's not serious at all. I have it labeled as 2 types of girls on a night out. Which one is your wife or girlfriend or girls you have known in the past? Are you ready? You want me to play it again? Do you see what's happening?
I don't.
So I'm going to explain for you.
Why don't we have it enlarged today? Usually have it enlarged.
It's always this size. So what you're seeing on the screen is one girl. She's in the bathroom. She's got her phone out and she's posing and she's looking cute. And in the back is the girl just throwing up on the floor. And she's like,
Do you know what that reminds me of? The video where the cop is beating the person up in the background as the guy's dancing that you played. You remember you had the guy dancing and then in the back,
there's 2 types of girl. You have the girl that can't handle her liquor.
And you have the girl that's just taking her pictures.
She's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Now, there's many ways. Look at this. Could maybe someone who ate something like from bad shrimp.
Yeah,
I mean, that looks pretty fucking gross. But
she couldn't have made it to the toilet bowl?
I don't know. I mean, she's in the bathroom.
I
wonder if they're friends. She's just taping away, and she can care less that the other girl's puking behind her.
It does seem that way. Now, so which one is your wife? Is your wife the one that handles her liquor, or is she the one that throws up in the bathroom?
My wife's not a drinker, but when she drinks, I've seen her when she's over just 3-4 times in our marriage, she can get sick. Like she doesn't feel good. She doesn't like the feeling.
Does she turn into a different person?
No, she's actually very composed. I mean, she's tired.
My wife, no, she doesn't throw up. I've never seen my wife get so sick where she that's not true. Only once when we first started dating, Daniel would be appreciative. We went to the Delano, to the Florida room.
Okay.
And me and Wendy.
Okay.
I know he doesn't believe that. And we had a great time.
What is the Florida room at the Delano? Is that like a club?
It's like a bar. A little bar there.
And I remember for whatever reason we were drinking, we were having a good time. Wendy smoked a cigarette. I shit you not. She took like 2 puffs and it made her so sick we left. And while we were driving, we're on Collins Avenue. She's like, I'm going to throw up. And we opened the door and we let her out.
She's actually a good example, reverting back. I know you wanted to leave that topic. Wendy's one of the best branders I know.
Yeah,
would she would do a show like this? Would she be herself?
No. She actually thinks that we're childish and we go overboard too much. And like, I'll come home and she's like, really?
So she agrees with my client.
Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't. I don't think when you watch this, you can let Anthony know. Do you think this would stop you from hiring Anthony if you were to see this and then need a title attorney?
I want to know Wendy's opinion.
All right. So basically, both of your wives are very critical of the show because I've talked to Lauren, and Lauren is not exactly the biggest fan. She's a little worried about Anthony's image. Wendy's a little concerned. So basically, my wife's the biggest fan, and I win.
My wife's not concerned of my image.
Your wife is for sure the biggest fan of the show. No doubt. She's our number one fan.
Dennis Feldman is the biggest fan of our
we have
show.
a lot
Shout
of
out to
fans.
Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis Feldman.
No, I
is the
think,
biggest
I
fan.
think, I think,
And Wexler.
I think
Stephen
Eddie.
Wexler's
No, I
also
think
big.
Eddie's nephew, who listens to us on his truck rides that he does, he's totally into every episode.
The truth of the matter is my wife becomes a different person when she drinks. So, and when I say different person, my wife, she's a very type A person. She's very organized and she likes things. I'm very much the same way. Like things a certain way, but when she drinks, or she loosens up.
Okay.
And she becomes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, we have a good time.
Okay.
With my wife, I know my wife as much.
So my wife likes to drink too, and
I've
my
never
wife
seen.
cannot
I've
hold her
never
liquor.
seen Beth drink ever.
Okay, well, Beth can party. I've partied with
My
Beth.
wife has probably thrown up.
Yeah.
She's a rock star. Beth is a rock
drunkest
star.
More than once.
The drunkest I've ever seen my wife is she tried, because she's with her son in Tallahassee. She's trying to hang with Aaron's friends.
Yeah.
She gets back to the room. We're with the kids. And remember, my wife's that mother that's always focused on her children. She gets into bed nude on the top of the bed. Alyssa's in the other bed. I had to dress her. She couldn't even dress herself. That's how wasted she got partying with Aaron until 3 a.m. Completely nude on the bed.
She did
I
it.
go, honey.
Hold on.
You got to put on your clothes. She goes, I can't move. I had to literally dress her in front of Alyssa. Alyssa's watching this. I don't know if
Anthony,
that's good
how,
parenting.
remember how we talked about crossing a line? This is slightly
Yeah,
because
I
now
would
you're
agree. You've gone too
insinuating.
far. You've
Yeah,
gone
right
too
there.
far.
Why?
You
Because
went
you're
right to the line, and you said.
Why was
and
it
you
too
said,
far? My wife was on the bed next to
Do
our
you
daughter.
think? You think Lauren wants you telling people that she was so drunk she was laying naked on the bed?
My wife
Lies.
is
With children in college.
Anybody that knows my wife knows she is. I mean, I'm not even worried. She's got the greatest rep. But
all I know is that Beth is a rock star. She is I'm gonna go out and hang with the boys, and then
Beth's
we're
a
gonna eat
party.
some Taco Bell afterwards,
Beth
and
can
then Daniel's gonna have to fight her off.
I've
at the end
had
of the night.
some major party evenings with my
my wife's a
sister-in-law. She can party.
So speaking of partying, so last week we showed you about the fuck in the middle method.
Oh,
And I told you I got a lot.
Yeah.
Once you start watching one, you start seeing more. So how about that?
So
how
wait,
about that
to
Jet
go
2
back to last
holiday?
week, that was the one in the car when he was banging her in the car. Okay.
Now you have these guys that are just.
Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
I mean, that's
£200
in the middle of the day.
That can't be real.
I don't see him. Who's
What do you
doing
mean?
it?
What? That's not real. You
Oh,
don't.
they whited it out. They blurred it out.
They're not blurring it out.
Jet 2
Oh, she's
holiday.
giving him-
And
oh
right
my
now,
God.
you can save £50
Look at the
per
smile on
person.
that fucker's
That's
face.
You think these are
£200
real?
off for a
Yes.
family of four.
I don't know.
How come they conveniently
Hands
blocked
down,
the view?
the
Nothing
bestest
beats
road
a
trip
Jet
ever.
2
Whose
holiday.
idea was it to
And
take this
right
vacation
now,
anyways?
You can save
My
£50
God.
per person.
That's a good woman right there.
£200 off for a
Lord,
family
here I
of
am
four.
again,
Why
kindly
do they
sending
have
women my
to do
way.
it here? Like, why, if that's real? Why do you have to? Can't you just do it in the car? And then why do you have to do it
Look
outside?
at bravo for the constant eye contact.
Jesus,
Love it when
Christ.
she wants eye contact.
See, I
Hope you
don't-
ladies are taking
Except
notes.
when I have that done, people laugh at me. Mommy.
Mommy.
I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of these videos. I keep getting them. Now, once you see one,
Yeah, because you got him on your algorithm.
yeah, they're in there. Now, this one is just my friend Allison worst nightmare.
Okay.
And if Daniel knows her, sorry, I didn't mean to mention last names, but you can bleep that out. Allison, this is for you.
Y'all, I'm not going to make it. I am not going to make it.
Oh, dude, not a number 2. Oh, she
I feel like you
Oh, she shit herself. She did not.
Oh,
Oh, I hate that. That is terrible when that happens. Oh my God, it's so painful.
so unladylike.
Oh,
No, but
Lord.
you know that you've had a couple of
Yo.
those. We've all had them.
Hey, Jessica, this is not funny. I'm shitting in my pants.
Oh, she did. She couldn't hold
Now,
it.
see, I would be able to hold it. That's the difference.
Yeah, I've never done
I'll
that.
hold
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no.
Do you know what? In your older age, it's getting harder.
No.
It's getting harder and harder.
Just don't move. Sit in place. You can hold it.
Jesse, I'm just shitting my pants.
Oh my God.
That is, yeah,
I
she
don't
obviously had
think
a leak.
I've ever had to go to the bathroom so bad where I felt I was going to shit my pants.
Have you ever shit your pants?
Never.
Ever? You've never sharded or shit your
Maybe when
pants?
I was really young, but not as an adult.
I know a lot of adults that they're telling me it's happening to them
What
all
do you
the
mean?
time.
It happened to me in South Beach.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that
He
one.
didn't shard
Yeah.
himself. He sharded.
You literally,
himself.
did you shard or you shit your
He
pants?
shit
Oh, I
himself.
shit
like-
my pants.
Oh my God.
I was climbing over a fence and I shit my pants. I climbed over the fence.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, I think you told that story
I
a few
was,
weeks ago. You had to go
I
like,
did.
and you like took them off and you still went back to party or something.
I had to walk into a
He went to this
bathroom.
place next
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, he went to a place.
I
that
played it off and I sealed it. It took me like an hour to get myself cleaned up. It was disgusting. Threw away
one
my
thing
underwear.
that also goes back to say that with Gen Xers like Daniel, that you don't quit. Daniel, he was out. He was in South Beach. He shit himself. He's like, this ain't the end.
Now this generation would never do that.
He
It would
would-
end the
yeah,
night.
they would
It
have
end the
cried
night.
and called an Uber
They'd
and went
all
home.
they'd all feel triggered, and they'd have to go home. And
He went to the bathroom. He cleaned himself up,
And
got
he
himself
went
into
together.
it.
And
Did
then
you
he-
wash your hands?
hell no, I didn't, man.
No,
I just
Dan-
rubbed them together.
No. Did you do it, Eric, or did you wash your hands?
Yes,
Stop it. I
thoroughly,
washed
Anthony.
mine.
I took a
Okay.
bath in the sink. If
Okay,
you must know.
Fine.
So this is titled
love this.
Would You Eat It? Would you eat it?
I would.
Oh, that cow looks so happy.
You did this one.
I loved it.
I didn't enjoy this
give him a
one.
little wash.
This one, see, I couldn't watch
Look,
your
she's
thing.
gonna
I watched your thing with joy. This
It looks
was tough
alive.
for me.
That's why.
Yeah,
I
look
love
at
it.
very hard.
Look at
She's just petting it.
Yeah,
I
she's
hated this
washing.
one.
She's washing the cow.
Oh,
I think there's
God.
nothing wrong
She's
with
giving
that.
it a massage.
I couldn't take this
Hey,
one.
look at it. It's something wrong with it.
Oh my God!
When the soul of the beast is staring directly at you.
I couldn't take it. This one was hard for me. The second she started doing it, though, we'll get to it, but I didn't like it.
And he's itchy. Oh, beautiful. Washing him.
Yeah, you get a nice little bath.
What are they doing here? What are they making?
Soup.
Oh my!
So now
No, what are they making
It's
here?
soup.
she's making head soup.
Are you kidding?
Cow head soup. Yeah, it's a cow with. You'll see. She's making like the hot water is used so she can scrape the
It
the
comes
skin
off,
off the.
That's got to be in like China or something. That's
or
gotta-
I would say
This is when it
Vietnam.
stopped for me. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it.
why?
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
So my
Anyways,
question
nails
is that obviously Anthony's not eating this,
I
but
didn't
you
like
eat
it.
hamburgers from the same animal.
I know, but not from their head.
Why? Why is it
Do
any
you think
different?
it's from their head?
So you'll eat it from their ass and their ribs and their legs, but you won't eat the face.
Is this
Cheese.
kosher?
No, it's for sure not.
It's gotta be
No,
kosher.
that's not kosher. There's no rabbi praying
It's like
over
giving the thing. He's getting a shake.
Oh, look.
it. No, my God.
See, now she's gonna make the soup.
Anthony.
Oh, my God.
They'll eat anything there. They'll eat humans.
There you go. We're gonna
Gee.
steam it. We're gonna boil it for a little bit.
Oh,
Cut up-
okay.
we're
I
gonna-
can't.
That's vegetable.
I can't.
It's a fruit.
Oh, I know, but I don't know what it is anymore. It's
High in protein, Anthony.
Oh, my God. Oh.
That's fruit and vegetable she's cutting up.
She's actually going to put in the thing.
If she accidentally cut off her hand, she'd throw it in the pot.
Probably, yeah. But look at the size of that knife.
Yeah, Jesus.
And a big animal, big knife. Oh my God. Yummy.
Oh,
Chili. Aromatic.
Eric, you know you'd eat that.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm trying.
Would
it.
you eat this?
He
So-
would.
Oh, little fish oil, little fish sauce.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna bathe it a
But
little
are they
bit.
going to eat that head, or is that just for the
Look,
flavor?
Anthony,
of
they
No,
the
they're
don't-
gonna wait. No. Just keep this. Watch to the end.
I didn't even go to the end.
So I'm the kind of person where I will. I'm the kind of person where I would try something
Okay.
at least once.
She looks like
So-
she's done it before.
yeah.
Yeah, oh, look at it. Dip it in the sauce. Oh, yeah. It's definitely Vietnam.
she's making it like a cheese plate on top of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's dipping
I
it.
can't.
You cut pieces on.
What is she dipping there?
She made a sauce.
I can't. Stop it.
A little head.
Stop it. I
She's
can't.
getting a little head.
Oh my God. I mean, come on,
Look.
man. Where do you find this shit?
Look, I will try
Love it.
anything
Love
at
it.
least once. Worst case, I mean, look, we're one of the few countries where you have primal cuts, where you're getting things like, in a lot of countries, insects are a prime source of protein.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah, but
I
now-
would sure I've eaten grasshoppers and worms and.
I don't think I've
things
ever-
like
Anthony,
that.
would you rather party with Britney for a night or eat the cow head?
Party with Britney.
Okay, we're on the
I
same
mean,
page.
okay,
We're on the
come
same page.
Yeah,
Now,
I
I,
agree with you.
now I do have one more video.
Okay.
Now this is going to be a little bit longer. It's about a minute and 33 seconds. She's going to talk. So it is a doctor, and she is talking about how women can get boners.
Ooh.
So it's kind of interesting because if you didn't know, if you're married or you have a partner, you didn't know that.
Now you know.
This is a guy that told me before we started the show that I can't talk about the inside of a woman's vagina because a doctor said that that's when you know they're not in menopause. But yet he's talking about women
No.
getting
This
boners.
is something that a man can use to have better sex with his wife.
I see,
Knowing
okay.
a woman's in premenopause because she's got a dry or moist vagina, I don't think our listeners care to hear about
But I think it's interesting that it's if you know it's pink and moist.
Is in here, and the urethral canal, which is
Let me rewind.
I'm an expert in this thing.
Here you go.
I've done this a million times.
the vagina is in here, and the urethral canal, which is what's called the G spot, but it's not a spot; it's a long tube. So here is the vagina. It is wrapped in the same amount of erectile tissue that's in your penis. But it's in these little arms, little legs, little shaft, little sponge. And so it takes about 20 minutes for her to achieve her clitoris. So
her
yoga
right
massages
hand.
are
My wife
takes a lot
fantastic
less than
because you're going to get that blood flowing into her vulva so that all this tissue
It's all too
gets
complex for
nice
me.
and plump. So she gets an
I
erect.
was never the
Because
science.
how does sex feel
not
if you're
science.
flaccid?
This
Feels
is very
great when you're
science.
erect. And that's because it has more surface area that sends more signals to your biggest organ, your brain. And so when women are rushed for sex, which has been almost all the time because everything you see in the movies. What is it? What's a typical
She's
movie
completely
scene?
wrong, though.
We get together,
need
we
2 fingers
kiss.
and a tongue.
You rip off my
my
shirt, my
God.
bra is still on. You haven't even touched my boobs, and he's ripped her pants off and he's plunged inside her.
Jeez.
She's
She's
not
like Dr.
ready.
Ruth.
She doesn't have a lady bone. She's not ready
Remember
to go.
Dr. Ruth?
That tissue
Yeah. I
needs
like
to be
Dr. Ruth.
filled
I think she
up
died.
with
She's
blood,
dead. She's got it.
so that
She
it
was an old
feels as
woman.
good to her. So it sends the
But she
signals to
knew
her
her
brain.
shit.
So all those women who are like, I'm just the kind of woman who can't have an orgasm from intercourse. I'm like, girl, yeah, you can. You can basically have orgasms the entire time you're having intercourse if you get enough pleasuring before you're penetrated.
When dad.
Eric's full of knowledge. He likes the.
So I thought it was interesting because to learn that the way a woman can actually have an erection like a man and that it feels better for, I mean, look, I'm a giver. I want my wife to feel as much pleasure as possible, or anybody that I'm with. So learning about
Anybody
this,
that you're with. You're
well,
not gonna
learning
be
about
with
this,
anybody
learning
else.
about this was kind of interesting. So I mean, look, I heard Daniel say that she's completely wrong, and I'm not saying, look, if a woman's already excited and there's blood rushing to that area, more surface area, more pleasure. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm always trying to learn like better ways to woo my wife and to be.
You're just
to
always
be a
seeking
man.
knowledge, Eric.
No, I
You're
want.
just always seeking knowledge. I'm impressed with it.
I mean, I like to read. I see. I mean, I just scroll. I just find. I guess these are things that find my algorithm. I don't know what it's
It's
health.
got to be something you're watching.
It's health and wellness
Yeah,
stuff. So
well,
this
you
is
like
considered
health.
sex is considered
I
part
get
of
it.
health and
I
wellness.
get
Having
it.
a sexy health life,
Listen,
is important.
F your feelings. We're here to try to teach all. We want to teach man and woman.
And if
We're
you don't like
teachers.
our content, then F your feelings.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to. We're here. What are we here for, Eric? We're here to.
We're here for their pleasure.
For your pleasure.
And ours.
They're viewing pleasure. These beautiful faces.
You do get great videos. I mean, I don't get as good at videos during the week as you.
Well, I mean, I spend time, I save them. What I do is as I'm doom scrolling for the like 20, 30 minutes I get every day to do it, I'm like, oh, that's funny. I save it. Boom. Now that's funny. And then when I go and we create the sheet, I just go back and look and I pull from a library. I have so many things that you guys haven't even seen.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. We got lots of material coming.
My favorite stuff is the VHS dates. Like back before there was Tinder, there was video dating where people went to a place.
They said
some of these people are crazy. We'll show them more. And that and the girls in the prison. That like, hi, I'm Lisa. I'm in jail. My number is this. I'm in the kinks and this. And I'm like, and it's just these women in jail. I'm getting out soon. I'm looking for nothing serious. Like these things are the things that make me that get me up in the morning. But it comes a time
when it has to end.
When I used to watch a show called Brain Games. Do you ever see Brain Games on HBO? Anybody? Am I the only one?
I used to watch it.
I remember
What
it was
was
like
Brain Games?
It was like a TV show where it was like brain teasers and puzzles. But when it ended, I only remember the ending. I don't remember all the little brain teasers and puzzles because it went, Brain Games is now over.
I don't remember the show. Did you watch?
I was thinking more of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mr.
Put on my cardigan and
Who did
I wish we could just take it off and hang up our coat because, ladies and gentlemen, it's been nice. It's been nice having you.
It has.
And, if you haven't figured it out, push all the stupid buttons. Please join our community.
The next time I see you, the Canes will go on their way to the cotton.
We're begging you. We're begging you to like and subscribe to our content. We need your help. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. People who comment and like on our stuff, we're going to start doing some really cool things in the community.
We'll buy you dinner for the week.
We want to make swag. What do you guys want? Tell us. Do you want hats, T-shirts? What? You want a beer koozie?
I mean, think about walking around in an F Your Feeling sweater. I mean, it's just, let alone being our show, it's just a great little slogan.
F Your Feeling T-shirt. Yeah, F Your Feeling hat. We're all for it. So Like, subscribe, comment in the description below. Let us know that you're here. Also, find us on all podcasts. If you don't want to see our ugly mugs, go ahead and listen to us on Apple
I
or
noticed your Kim
Spotify.
Kardashian one keeps getting hits. The people
does.
like your Kim Kardashian one.
It does. It keeps going.
With the panties.
We need your help for just pennies a day.
Yeah.
You can feed 3 podcasters.
You can feed 3 podcasters in South
just
Florida.
help us. Help these 3 podcasters at pennies a day.
We love you all. We love you all. We really do.
Tune in next week. Submit a story. Get a free shirt. Something. We're going to do something nice for somebody.
And
our
producer's leaving to Costa Rica.
Should we do it more like a game show? Jonathan Rosenfeld, congratulations. You are
You're
going to the beautiful
Costa
island of
Rica.
Costa Rica. But it's not an island, it's a peninsula. To the beautiful peninsula of Costa Rica.
He says
beautiful women,
the house he's staying in
rainforest,
is on a mountain,
beaches.
rainforest, beaches. He goes, it's going to be. And I know my brother, Jonathan, loves that shit. Like, he loves the nature.
What part of Costa Rica are you staying in?
Jonathan, where are you staying?
I'm going to be in Nosara in Costa Rica, and I'll be doing the podcast from the rainforest next week. So I'll have a nice little report.
Are you guys going to Arnold? Are you guys going to Arnold?
What are you trying to ask?
That's the rainforest. That's the volcano.
It's a couple hours away.
It's
We
a couple
might
hours
do.
away.
We've got a car. We might do a couple day trips.
Oh, the drive into Arnold is crazy because it's all switchbacks.
You have to be brave to drive. I've been to Costa Rica many times. I'm scared to death to drive there.
You should go to St. Lucia.
I'll report back on that.
Please, because you're going up and down these crazy mountains and like you just look one way.
You got the
Is he staying in an area that you stay around, Dan? Or
Well, no,
like, is it
he's actually in a different part of the country.
Are you near the beach? Are you near Guanacaste? Are you on the other side?
Yes, that's the province. That's the
Oh,
province.
you're in Guanacaste. That's where all the beautiful beaches are.
Yeah, that's where he's going to be. Yes.
Yeah, I love Costa Rica. I've stayed in Arnold. We stayed at this place called what the hell? Something Springs.
Yeah, it's
beautiful. Like
beautiful
our jacuzzi our pool outside was filled with hot spring water.
Did you make love in that jacuzzi?
Yeah.
You made love in the jacuzzi?
We did all kinds of things. We were in Costa Rica. I mean, what do you want?
I'm just curious.
We saw sloths. We saw frogs.
Beautiful.
We saw all kinds of animals. It's a
giant rainforest.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country.
That's
You
beautiful.
absolutely
Well,
amazing.
Jonathan, you deserve it. You go to Costa Rica. You still got some clipping to do while you're there, and you got some of the stuff. Don't forget about us the whole week. Don't forget.
I'll never forget about you guys. But I just wanted to remind our audience: please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. That's also going to help our
Look,
show.
if you don't do, we're going to fire.
If we don't do,
If you don't do, we're going to fire Jonathan. Goddammit! If you do not leave a review, that's it, Jonathan. You're fired. I'm sorry. So you better make it happen.
please, we beg all of our followers, just do it. Say that again, Jonathan. Where do you want the review?
Go leave a review on Apple Podcasts or
Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts
Just
or
let us know. Give
Please.
us 2.5 stars. Give us 1 star. Give us 5
Just
stars.
show us
Whatever you want.
attention there. We're doing well on Facebook and Instagram. We haven't really figured out how to do it on these other areas, but Jonathan really wants our reviews on Apple Podcasts. So please do it and on Spotify.
Or he's getting the axe. Okay. Anyway, see you guys next week.
We love you. Thank
Peace.
you. It's all about the you, baby.
You silly, silly boy.